So you want him to chase you? Girl, you got to stop acting like you're above flirting, because the women that men get obsessed with, oh, they flirt. They just don't overdo it. They don't perform. They just place things down on the table and let things happen. Let me show you what I mean. This is what you're going to say first. Number one, I feel really calm around you. Now his nervous system is like, what? Wait, she's safe here. I'm safe here. And then he's going to start leaning in. Number two, you're different. Congratulations. If you say that, you just unlocked his need to prove it. Number three, I love how your mind works. Not his looks, not his biceps, not his abs, his brain. If you say that, you just separated yourself from the pack. Number four, you're very intentional. I like that. Now he's thinking, are you? And watch him become that for you. Number five, you're trouble, but like the good kind. Now, if you say that, you've created tension with a little spark. We're flirting. We're not job interviewing here. Number six, and this one's a little dangerous. I don't say this often, but I really enjoy you. Scarcity and warmth at the same time, that's what sticks. But here's where a lot of women tend to ruin it. They say all these wonderful things and then they hover like a helicopter mom. Don't do that. You're going to drop it and then you're going to go back to your life, whatever it was that you're doing. Get in, get out. Because a high value woman doesn't chase. She creates space to be chased. She knows how to pull someone in and let them come closer to her on their own. Now that's a difference. You're not here to convince that man. You're here to be experienced by him. And if you can master that, he's not just going to like you. He's going to be thinking about you long after you leave that room.
It's so crazy to me that these days, most of the advice that you see is about chasing. Like, I want to clarify that chasing and pursuing are two different things, and most of the women are just obsessed with being chased. So you have one side who says, "Oh, I don't want to be approached. All men should die," and then you have the other side who said, "There's no men out here, no good men, and no man approaches me." And you have some that say it's so confusing, man, really. But my thing though is, why do you have to say phrases to try and manipulate a person into, I don't know, getting obsessed with you hypothetically? Can't you just communicate like an adult or be genuine about the things that you're saying? Like giving a genuine compliment, I mean, I would assume that's still a thing. I mean, do we have to learn manipulative tactics?
I'm going to tell you why some women use good men. And I'm telling you this as a woman because you deserve to hear it from our side. The nice guy. Available, reliable, always comes through. He listens, he shows up, he genuinely cares, and that is exactly what makes him the easiest target in the room. Here's a mechanism that nobody explains. A good man with no boundaries doesn't read as kind to her. He reads as unclaimed territory. So she tests a small ask, then a bigger one, a canceled plan, a late reply. And every time he absorbs it without resilience, something in her shifts. Not gratitude though, but loss of respect. The brutal truth about attraction, we don't desire what costs us nothing. So he becomes the safe option, useful, predictable, then comfortable, then invisible. She keeps him around though for the stability, the late night calls, the favors, the emotional support until something that actually excites her shows up. And then she's gone on the spot. No warning. Zero guilt, because you can't betray what you never chose. And I need you to understand why this happened to you. Somewhere along the way, you were programmed to believe that endless sacrifice equals love, that availability equals devotion, that if you just give enough, she's finally going to see you. Sorry, but that formula only works with a woman who has fully chosen you. With one who hasn't, you're not her man. You are her free resource. Now compare that to a man that she can't shake. He cares deeply, but not desperately. He's not always available. He's building something. He gives from abundance, never from fear of losing her. And his time has a price, respect. So here's the fix, and it's simpler than you think. Draw the lines. Protect your time and energy like the assets they are. Stay kind, but never limitless. Become the man who chooses himself first, the one that she has to earn. Stop being the utility. Set one boundary this week and watch how fast the dynamic changes. Then come back and tell me what happened.
Man, like she's right. She's right because a lot of guys that get used and abused are 99% of the time men that don't have any boundaries for themselves. Like these are fellas that just accept anything, put themselves in uncomfortable situations, and a lot of times it's because they want to get out of the friend zone per se. And to me, like if you're gonna sacrifice your dignity or your self-respect just because you want some coochie, like fam, like I don't think you have your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy to me, really, really crazy to me to see how low some of these men go, how far some of them go for some of these women, and they don't get any form of reciprocation. Now, I'm not saying that you should do something and expect something in return. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're treating a person well, that person would have to earn your efforts by, I don't know, showing up for you in similar situations or a different way that is valuable to you.
Do not teach a man how to be your man. Do not ask him to show you off. Do not ask him to text you. Do not ask him to care about you. Do not ask him to bring you random flowers. Do not ask him to plan dates. The right one will know exactly what to do and when to do it. Call me for more. Bye.
Please do not listen to this bullshit advice. And here's why. I know that a lot of women have this mentality that they're not supposed to teach a guy how to do certain things. Certain things may be true. However, when it comes on to you and loving you, pleasing you, that is something that a lot of times you have to teach your partner because you receive love in a different way than your partner receives love. And a lot of times, if you don't have a person who gives love the same way you receive love, there will be a imbalance and a dynamic there because they're doing stuff for you or doing stuff in a way that they believe you should accept because it's how they express love. But you on the receiving end, you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel seen, you don't feel understood because all that effort that the person is going gets overlooked because that's just not how you receive it. Now, you have to really sit down and take a look into how both of you receive love, and both of you need to communicate that. You can't just sit and expect a guy to just do everything right when it comes on to you because the truth is, everybody's dynamic is different, everybody's mindset is different, everybody's values are different. So, please don't take this bullshit advice. Communicate your needs and communicate how you receive love so that person can work on loving you the way that you accept it.